Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to fix a PS4 drift on the controller on the stick, I guess. So my stick is going to a certain way. We just gotta fix it. I took everything apart just so you could like cause I have one hand, so that's gonna be pretty hard. So there's four screws on the bottom. Make sure you remove those four screws. I'm pretty sure you can see them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So take that away and then move it to the side. Okay, so when you remove this, when you take out the screws, you just pry this off. You pry it off, like pull it really hard, and it should come off. It don't come off, hit it with like a screwdriver on the side, like a little flat one, and like pry it open all the way. But just pull it. If you break it, you break it. Like it don't, the only thing you could break are the little tabs right here, and it don't even matter because I already broke them. As you can see, I don't have any. But yeah, this is gonna be connected. You pull it off. It's gonna be connected to the little wire. So the little wire is gonna be in here. You just pull it, like literally just pull it. There's nothing you could do. Hold it by the end and pull it. Hold it by the blue part, and then just pull. It should be pretty easy. Then next, you're gonna be connected. I took all this off just so I could be ready. The battery and this is gonna be on there. So first you remove the battery. It's connected to this little terminal right here. You just pull it also. Just pull it, and it should come out. Just pull it. And then next, this black thing is going to be connected onto your motherboard with the little screw. You take off the screw and you remove this. Once you remove this, it releases everything from here. So next, there's a little blue tab. You get the little tab, there's like a little place to hold it. You hold it and then you pull it. You just pull it. The little hole it slides into. You pick up the thing by the corner, remove it from this thing and remove it from this thing. And then you should be able to just pull it out. It comes off. You leave everything facing down. Just so the touchpad don't come out. If it does come out, all you gotta do is grab it from right here, the inside, slip it in there from the back, and it should slide in. Make sure this little tab is on the other side of the wall. Like there's like a little wall here. There's a little wall. So stick the tab in there first, and then like guide this whole black thing in there. It's pretty hard with one hand, but it's not impossible. So you see, it's on the top of the little tab. You just slide it in there, and then you move that out the way. Keep everything facing down just so the buttons don't come out. So now you're left with this. You go ahead and flip it. There's nothing you could do right here. Just flip it over. The only thing that could literally break would be like you push it down. It's connected. Just pull it. Pull it down. And it comes off. So it's connected to the little sensor things, the things that make it vibrate. If that rips, it's just your control won't vibrate no more. But other than that, it should be good. You get this thing and you just pick it up. Just pick it up. It comes right out. There's a little way it goes in and comes out. Just pull it right out and it should come out. Next, you're stuck with this. So right here, you blow on it, move this around and just blow on it every single direction. Up, down, left, and right. Just blow in there. If you see gunk in there, pick it out, clean it out with a cotton swab. And yeah, it should be looking clean. Next, you look at the little green things. This is what you got to remove. You move it up and down, and you see how that little white thing on the side moves, like when you go up and down? You make sure it moves up and down. And then there's one on the back that it was side to side. So make sure it moves side to side. If that don't work, there's no point in doing anything else. Just let it be. You got to buy this part or buy a new controller. But yeah. Next, you're going to need this thing. There's indents on this little blue thing right here. The little green thing, bluish, whatever it's called. You put your screwdriver in here. I had a thumbtack before, but I found this, so I'm going to use this. And then you can move it out the way. Like just pluck it out this way. Move it pretty hard, but it's connected on the bottom, so don't move it hard enough that it's gonna break. But yeah. Okay, so now from here, there's a little white thing in here. This is the important thing you gotta clean. You just pick it out the way. You could either pick it out or just get your controller and move it backwards, like flip it over. And it should come out. So when it comes out, this thing should not be dirty. We'll talk about that next. But this is where it's dirty. Inside that little hole. You see that black little slides? The little lines that go in circles? That's what is dirty. So you got to make sure that's clean. Mine was really dirty. So this is a sensor. The sensor cannot connect with that because it was so dirty. So you just clean it out and it should work again. I had bad control of the drift. Really, really bad. So there's a secret to this little thing. When you look at it, there's little coils on it. You see the little coil? Let me put it down. Oh, damn, the light's too bright. Yeah, the light's too bright. Well, there you can see the coils. On the coil, there's two little dents. You could barely see that little indent on there. That little indent has to be facing up. Okay, so that indent goes up, and there's two little white dots on the bottom of it. Bro, you can't see anything. There's light. Um, there's two little dots. You see these little white dots? That's plastic. The little white dots of plastic white dots have to go down. So you got, if you put it back, you gotta put it back like this. White dots down and coils up. The little coil indents, they have to go up. So make sure you just stick it in there, drop it in there, and then wiggle it in. Like make sure it's against the wall and everything. Um, so now you just squish it back together. Just squish it. And you should hear like a little click, like it getting back in place. So that means you did it right. Now you just stick this back in. You see the indent? There's like, it goes up and down, and this thing goes up and down. So make sure you connect those together and just stick it together. Now you just push this up and connect these. I'm doing it with one hand, so it's pretty damn hard. But I did this. I have so many controllers. I got this one. I got this one. So yeah, I did it a couple of times, so it's pretty easy. Like it's really easy. Okay, so now you grab the button part. There's an indent in here. You see this little indent? That's where this thing has to come out of. So it's facing up already, so it shouldn't be hard. But sometimes, if it's like an old controller or a fake one, because I have multiple, it's pretty hard. So just slide it on in there, and it should. Like you see how it missed? It didn't go in the hole. Make sure you get in the hole. I'm gonna do this with two hands because it is pretty hard. Okay, so we got it in there. It's pretty hard. It is pretty hard. If you're having trouble, you could like fish it out with like tweezers or something, but it's not that hard. Like once I first did it the first time, I was stressing out. But now that I did it a bunch of times, I don't really need any special tools, because I just know like you just gotta do it. Okay, next you get this little black thing and you put it back on there. Everything is pretty much reversed now. So you put that on there, you grab any of your screws. Make sure you don't lose them. It don't matter if you do, because I mean, it's just a controller, man. If it breaks or you lose something, like, it don't matter. So you just screw it back in place. And this holds everything together.